Students, today we will solve review exercise of lesson number 2 fractions. So for review exercise, let's solve first question. So let's see here. Use greater than, less than or equal sign. So here some examples are given. We have to compare that given fraction by using these signs. So let's see first example. 8 upon 9 and 7 upon 9. So, if you observe these fractions, these are like fractions. To whom called like fraction? Whose denominators are same. So, 8 upon 9, its denominator is 9 and 7 upon 9, its denominator is 9. Both having the same denominator. So, these are like fractions. And we have already learned how to compare like fraction with the numerator. Means we have to compare their numerators. Now here 8 upon 9 its numerator is 8 and 7 upon 9 its numerator is 7. So we know that 8 is greater than 7. So obviously 8 upon 9 fraction is greater than 7 upon 9. So which sign here we will use? Yes, correct. So we have to use here first sign because here 8 upon 9 is greater than 7 upon 9. Okay, now see next example. 3 upon 7 and 3 upon 7. So look at here carefully, student. Here 3 upon 7 and 3 upon 7. Here numerator also same and denominator also same. These are like fraction, but here numerator also same. Means these are equal fraction. Then tell me which sign we have to use here? Yes, correct. We have to use here equal sign. Next question. 7 upon 8, 7 upon 9. Now, look here student. Here 7 upon 8, its denominator is 8. And 7 upon 9, its denominator is 9. These are unlike fraction. So, how to compare unlike fraction? We have to check its numerator. So, if you observe here 7 upon 8, its numerator is 7. And 7 upon 9, its numerator is 7. Means numerators are same. As though they are unlike fraction, but here numerators are same. So in that case, we have to check their denominators. Means whose denominator is small, that fraction is greater fraction. Listen student, when the numerators are same in case of unlike fractions. We are talking about in case of unlike fractions. 7 upon 8 and 7 upon 9, these are unlike fractions. But here numerator of these both the like fractions are same. So in that case, we have to check its denominator. Here 8 and 9. 7 upon 8, its denominator is 8 and 7 upon 9, its denominator is 9. So here 8 is smaller than 9. So whose denominator is small, that fraction is greater fraction. So here 7 upon 8 and 7 upon 9, in that both fractions 7 upon 8 is greater. Why? Because its denominator is small. So we have learned that rule. So here we use here this sign. 7 upon 8 is greater than 7 upon 9. Next example, 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 5. So look at here. Here 3 upon 5, its denominator is 5 and 4 upon 5, its denominator is 5. These are like fraction. So here we have to compare its numerator. Here 3 upon 5, its numerator is 3 and 4 upon 5, its numerator is 4. So obviously 3 is less than 4. So here 3 upon 5 is smaller than 4 upon 5. So which sign we use? Correct. This sign we use. 3 upon 5 is less than 4 upon 5. So students, we have learned rule of comparison of fractions. So with the help of it, we compare that given fraction by using those signs. Next, question number 2. Write an equivalent fraction of the following fractions with numerator 18. So, student, here we have to write equivalent fraction of given fraction. But here 80. So we have to write 2 upon 3 as the equivalent fraction with numerator 80. So let's see here, we will solve it. 2 upon 3. So 2 upon 3, its numerator is 2. But we want here equivalent fraction with numerator 80. So tell me by which number we have to multiply 2 to get 18. So we know that 18 is a multiple of 2. Okay. So 9 times is equal to 80. 2 multiplied by 9. 2 nines are 18. Means here we have to multiply 2 by 9 to get 18 because we want here numerator 80. So how to get equivalent fraction? By multiplying numerator and denominator with the same number. So here how to get 18? By multiplying 2 by 9. 2 nines are 18. So here we have to multiply denominator 3 also with the 9. So we get here 2 nines are 18 and 3 nines are 27. See, here we get equivalent fraction of 2 upon 3 as 18 upon 27. Next fraction is 3 upon 5. So here also to get equivalent fraction with numerator 18. So we have to multiply 3 by 6 because 6 times is equal to 18. 3 6 are 18. So we multiply 3 by 6 as well as multiply 5 by 6. Because to get equivalent fraction we have to multiply numerator and denominator by the same number. So we get here 3 6 are 18 and 5 6 are 30. Next example is 6 upon 7. We have to write this equivalent fraction numerator with numerator 80. So look here, fraction is given 6 upon 7. But here we have to write its equivalent fraction with numerator 80. So here 6 multiplied by 3 means 6 3 times is equal to 80. 6 3s are 18. So we multiply 6 and 7 by 3. 6 3s are 18 and 7 3s are 21. So here we get 6 upon 7, its equivalent fraction as 18 upon 21. Next fraction is 9 upon 11. So here also we want numerator 18. 9 2s are 18 means here we have to multiply 9 by 2 as well as we have to multiply 11 by 2. 9 2s are 18, 11 2s are 22. So we get here equivalent fraction of 9 upon 11 as 18 upon 22.
Next question, question number 3rd, shade to show the given fractions. So here given fraction is 5 upon 6. Here numerator is 5 and denominator is 6. Means total triangles are 6 and from that we have to shade 5 triangles. Here we shade out of 6 5 triangles. In this way here we shade to show fractions 5 upon 6. Now see next figure. So here total circles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total circles are 8. So we write denominator 8. Now numerator is 3. So we shade 3 circles because here numerator is 3. So now we shade 3 circles. Now we shade here 3 circles. Now let's solve next question. Now observe this figure carefully. Here total oval shapes are 8, but here denominator is given 4. So here we have to find equivalent fractions of 1 upon 4. So how to find it? We multiply 1 upon 4 by 2. So here we multiply 1 by 2 and 4 by 2. We get here equivalent fraction of 1 upon 4 is 2 upon 8. So we now shade here from out of 8 oval shape, we shade here 2 oval shape, means we get equivalent fraction of 1 upon 4 is 2 upon 8. So from that out of 8, 2 oval we have to shade. So now we shade here 2 ovals. Next, figure D. So here also fraction is given 1 upon 6. So in this fraction or question, we will find equivalent fraction of 1 upon 6. So we multiply 1 upon 6 by 2. So by multiplying 1 by 2, we get 2 ones are 2 numerator. And by multiplying 6 by 2, we get 6 2s are 12 denominator. If you count here quadrilateral, so here total 12 quadrilaterals are given. So from that 2 quadrilaterals we have to shade. So now we will shade here 2 quadrilaterals. So we get equivalent fraction of 1 upon 6 is 2 upon 12.
Next question, addition of fractions. So student, you have learned in addition of fractions how to add a given fractions. So let's see first example, 1 upon 9 plus 7 upon 9. So you observe these fractions carefully. These are like fractions. So when we call them like fractions, because these fractions having the denominator same. 1 upon 9, its denominator is 9, and 7 upon 9, its denominator is 9. These are the like fraction, these are having the same denominator. So we have learned sum of fractions having the same denominator is equal to sum of their numerators upon common denominator. So with the help of it, we will add this given fraction. So here, sum of their numerator. 1 upon 9, its numerator is 1. And 7 upon 9, its numerator is 7. And both fractions, common denominator is 9. 1 plus 7, 8. And common denominator 9. So we get here sum 1 upon 9 plus 7 upon 9 is equal to 8 upon 9. In the same way, we will find sum of next example. Here 2 upon 7 and 3 upon 7. These are also like fractions. 2 upon 7, its denominator is 7, and 3 upon 7, its denominator is 7. So these are having the same denominator. So just now we have learned sum of fractions having the same denominator is equal to sum of their numerators upon common denominator. So here we will add numerator of given fractions. Here 2 upon 7, its numerator is 2. And 3 upon 7, its numerator is 3. And common denominator is 7. Now we will add 2 plus 3, 5. 5 and common denominator 7. So we get here sum 5 upon 7. Next, question number 5. Subtraction of fractions. So here, let's see first example. 5 upon 11 minus 4 upon 11. So here in this example, these fractions also having the same denominator. These are like fractions. So how to subtract it? So subtraction of two fractions having the same denominator is equal to, here we have to find a difference of their numerator upon common denominator. So how to find difference? So by subtraction. Here we have to subtract. Numerator of first fraction is 5 minus numerator of second fraction is 4 and common denominator is 11. So 5 minus 4, 1 and common denominator 11. So we get its answer 1 upon 11. Next example, 5 upon 9 minus 1 upon 9. So here also we have to use the same method. Means we have to find difference of its numerators. Here 5 upon 9 minus 1 upon 9. So these are the fractions having the same denominator. So we will subtract its numerator. 5 upon 9, its numerator is 5. And 1 upon 9, its numerator is 1. So we subtract 5 minus 1. And common denominator is 9. So 5 minus 1, 4. And common denominator 9. In this way we subtract 5 upon 9 minus 1 upon 9 and we get its answer 4 upon 9. Next, question number 6. Check if the fractions are equivalent. So, how to check it? Whether the given fractions are equivalent or not. So, we can check by finding its LCM or we can check by cross multiplication method. So, from these two methods, we will use here cross multiplication method. So, what is meant by cross multiplication? So, let's solve and see what is cross multiplication method. So, look here. Here, first fraction is given 4 upon 5. And second fraction is given 16 upon 20. So, cross multiplication. Cross multiplication means what? We have to multiply a numerator of first fractions with the denominator of second fractions. As well as we have to multiply numerator of second fractions with the denominator of first fraction. So we will multiply it. So 4 multiplied by 20 and 16 multiplied by 5. Here 20 multiplied by 4. 20 4s are 80. And 16 multiplied by 5. 16 5s are 80. So here we get product 80. The product are same. If products are same, then we say that 4 upon 5 and 6 upon 20 are equivalent fraction. So 4 upon 5 and 16 upon 20 are equivalent. See student, by cross multiplication method we find whether the given fractions are equivalent or not. Okay, now let's solve second example. Here second example is 3 upon 7 and 21 upon 35. So here also we use cross multiplication method. 3 upon 7, 21 upon 35. So here also we multiply numerator of first fraction with the denominator of second fraction. Also multiply numerator of second fraction with the denominator of first fraction. So multiply 3 by 35. As well as we multiply 7 by 21. So here we multiply 3 5s are 15, 5, carry over 1, 3 3s are 9, plus 1, 10. So we get here product 105. 21 7s are 147. So if you observe here products are not same. So in this case what we say that products are not same, then given fractions are not equivalent. So 3 upon 7 and 21 upon 35 are not equivalent. In this way, by cross multiplication, we will find it. Next question. Add 3 upon 11 and 6 upon 11 on the number line. Here we have to add a given fraction on the number line. So here, first draw the number line which I have drawn here. See student, to add the given fraction on the number line, we have to first draw the number line. So here, I draw a number line. Now, here, since denominator is 11, so we have to divide line segment AB into 11 equal parts. Look here. Here, denominator is 11, so we divide line segment AB into 11 equal parts. So here, first part represents 1 upon 11, second 2 upon 11, third 3 upon 11, fourth 4 upon 11, next 5 upon 11, 6 upon 11, 7 upon 11, 8 upon 11, 9 upon 11 and 10 upon 11. So here line segment AB we are divided into 11 equal parts, and on it we represent point A and B. Here point A represent 0 and point B represent 1. And here denominator is 11, so we divide line segment AB into 11 equal parts. Each part represent 1 upon 11. Now we add 3 upon 11 and 6 upon 11. So for that, first fraction is 3 upon 11. Here numerator is 3. So we move 3 steps from point A. So here we move 3 steps from point A to reach fraction 3 upon 11. Now here we have to add 6 upon 11 into 3 upon 11. Here numerator is 6. So we move 6 steps towards B. We have to move 6 steps towards B. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we move 6 steps forward. So we reach on the fraction 9 upon 11. We move 6 steps towards B to reach fraction 9 upon 11. So thus 3 upon 11 plus 6 upon 11, we reach on fraction 9 upon 11. So we get answer 9 upon 11. Once time student, here we start from point A. Now first fraction is 3 upon 11. So we move from A to 3 upon 11. Here we have to add 6 upon 11. So we move 6 steps forward. We reach on fraction 9 upon 11. So 3 upon 11 plus 6 upon 11 is equal to 9 upon 11. Next question. Subtract 1 upon 5 from 2 upon 5 on the number line. So here we have to subtract a given fraction on the number line. So first draw a number line. So here we draw a number line. Then mark on that point A and point B. Here point A represents 0 and point B represents 1. Since denominator is 5, so we divide line segment AB into 5 equal parts. So here each part represents 1 upon 5. 1 upon 5, 2 upon 5, 3 upon 5, 4 upon 5 and 1. See student, here denominator is 5. So we divide line segment AB into 5 equal parts and each part represent 1 upon 5. Now we have to subtract 1 upon 5 from 2 upon 5. So here subtraction is 2 upon 5 minus 1 upon 5. So first we have to start from point A to reach 2 upon 5. Means we have to move towards B to reach fraction 2 upon 5. So we move from A to reach fraction 2 upon 5. Now from that we have to subtract 1 upon 5. So we have to move backward. See student, we have to move backward one step from 2 upon 5. So we move one step backward, we reach on fraction 1 upon 5. So here we reach on fraction 1 upon 5. So we get here answer 1 upon 5. Look here again student. In subtraction of fraction, we have to subtract 2 upon 5 minus 1 upon 5. Means first we have to reach on fraction 2 upon 5. So from point A, we move towards 2 upon 5. Now from 2 upon 5, we have to subtract 1 upon 5. So again we move backward one step. So we reach on fraction 1 upon 5. So we get here answer on the number line 1 upon 5.